Hello, my name is James Miller, and I want to welcome you to Come and Dine. Well, I have a goal that I shared in a previous video that I want to try to do a post a day or every other day, but the main goal being a post a day. And I was looking in my computer, and I looked at some of the old files where I had some of my old writings, and I came across a gold mine because, one of the things that I want to be able to do is have the content to put out there and so that God can get glorified and I can be a help to you. There was one thing I did for a little bit. It was called Your Daily Bread. Now I do have a ministry called Your Daily Bread where in the morning I send people Bible verses, text people Bible verses. And God has allowed that ministry to grow. I've been doing it for 10 years now. And when I started it, I had probably about 5 or 8 people. And now I'm sending it over to about 68 people each day. And so what I did Your Daily Bread, and I took a Bible verse, and then I did a little small writing to it. So this is Your Daily Bread, and the entitlement of this will be called For a Season. And the scripture reference is from Luke chapter 4, verse 13. And it says, When the devil had ended all the temptations, he departed from him, Jesus, for a season. This event transpired after Jesus was in the wilderness for 40 days and 40 nights fasting. The devil had tempted Jesus 3 times, and each time Jesus was able to resist the devil's temptations by quoting Scripture. And there are 3 things that can be learned from this passage of Scripture. The first is that the devil is a real person who is out to destroy the lives through temptations. Christians' lives through temptation. As the Bible states, the devil is a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour. So you are not alone when you are tempted, because the devil is out to tempt all of God's children. And is he ever out today? Secondly, the devil left after he was unsuccessful in tempting Jesus to sin. Now, why was he unsuccessful? It's called Jesus memorized Scripture. If Jesus is our example, then maybe we should follow his examples as well and memorize Scripture. Scripture memorization and prayer are the 2 key weapons in defeating the temptations of the devil. And then thirdly, the devil left after he was unable to tempt Jesus to sin. But here's the key phrase. He left for only a season. Whenever you are facing a temptation battle, and the temptation ceases because you have withstood Satan's attack, do not think that he will not come back. Because in truth, we fight a spiritual battle. And as Scripture says in Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12, For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. So when you are victorious in a battle against the devil, remember this. The devil has not signed a peace treaty with you. He has simply ceased fire and will come back to tempt you again. And that is your daily bread for today. I hope that you like this. If you would, please like, subscribe, and share, and leave a comment below. God bless you for listening, and to God be the glory.